Hey everybody, this is John from johnloomer.com, and today we're going to talk about some Facebook best practices. How it is you make a successful Facebook page post. So whether you're somebody like me who's just starting your page and you have under 100 fans, or you're a big brand with a few million fans, there's certain best practices that everybody should follow. Now the first one is to keep it short. Buddy Media recently did a study earlier this year. They determined by looking at the posts of 200 of their clients, some of the biggest brands on Facebook, the most successful posts are those that are under 80 characters. That all sounds good, and then you realize how long is 80 characters? Well, this sentence right here. How long is 80 characters? This post is exactly 80 characters, including spaces. That's it. Now, knowing that, and I'm sure these brands realize that under 80 characters is most successful, only 19% of their posts were within that range. So it's not always realistic, but always keep that in mind. I mean, it's one of those things that you can always spot in an experienced Facebook page administrator, by people who are trying to write these long posts and no one reads them. The people scan through. I mean, if the average person follows over 200 friends and pages and whatnot, you just don't have time to read everything, especially if you put in a long post. So don't do that. Keep it nice and brief. Next up is Imagery. Starbucks, surprisingly, someone I can pick on here. So you see this gray bar of death on the left hand side when someone shares a link that does not have a corresponding metadata image. Now this is important. First of all, of course, it's Starbucks. Starbucks always gets a response. They get 5,000 people liking it. But your typical page, when you make a post, those that don't have an image are usually not going to get a very good response. So you want to make sure that when you share a link that you have a corresponding thumbnail and you pick one that is relevant. Now, if it is a link that's under your company's controls on your site and this is a consistent problem, you need to do something about it. Contact the person who can fix it. It's usually a structural or metadata issue. Maybe someone didn't share an image within that post and they should have. This is not only an issue for you when you're sharing it to your page, but it's an issue for any of your supporters who try to share it as well. So make sure you take care of that. Next up is when you make a post, you can actually edit both the title right here, and you click in there, or the description. So don't stop just at your comments down here. You can edit these as well to make them fit your needs. So always consider that. And once again, if your posts come up from your own site and you don't like the title and description usually come up, maybe it always brings up the homepage title and description, talk to your programmers, make sure that's updated to change. Next up, you can also tag people. So let's say I wanted, for whatever reason, tag the Milwaukee Brewers. Boom, pops up. Just type in the @ and then start typing in the name of their brand page. The reason you do that is, first of all, it will create a link and go to their wall, and it also puts you on their radar. The Brewers probably wouldn't notice me, but a smaller brand page might say, oh, who are these guys? They may return the favor because you're sending traffic to them. And finally, you usually want a call to action. And a call to action can be as simple as click like or comment below. But amazingly, people are more interactive when you ask them to. And Buddy Media also found out that the most successful questions are where, when, should, and would. And asking open-ended questions like why don't tend to work as well. So they want something that's really easy that can answer yes or no, or just provide one answer, just click like. So you can get more details on that, some more examples of some good calls to action. In addition to just this article in general, give you some more background at johnloomer.com. Thanks.